Okay, so today's meeting should be kind of short, hopefully. Just as an overview, I wanted to go over reminders and check in with y'all, and then updates when are upcoming. So for reminders, we need a negative test every 14 days under COVID protocols. So please get tested, or if y'all got tested recently, just send in your latest results, just so we can have lab this week. I know Frankie's sending his, so Frankie, you're okay. And then the same protocol still stands. We're reevaluating soon just because the soft opening's over. I think we might start doing like in-person general meetings, and then lab still stays in person, just with masks and signing in and stuff. I wanted to do like a check-in with y'all. Like, how are you currently feeling about juggling the schedule with the other aspects of your life? Are there any changes you suggest we make? Is there any like specific topics from Payload that you want me to go over? And then is there any research you think we should single in on more? So yeah, anything like that? Any thoughts?
Yeah, everything's going fine with me. So for the schedule thing, there's no conflict for me. So.
Yeah, schedule's good for me too.
Yeah, any changes y'all suggest we make? Anything specific you want me to like go over better or more? No? Yeah, I'm gonna start going over like a little more soon. I'm probably gonna go over some stuff in lab this week so that we can start it. Lab tomorrow at 7. Yeah, y'all can just send in your tests if you have them. And then update. So all of the purchases have been made in our purchase orders that I put together, and then I wanted to go over that with y'all. I met with Robbie, the treasurer, so I was there to make sure everything was purchased correctly. But I mean, he does a great job, so it's okay. So I got the freeze-dried culture for E. coli. I tried to get the live culture. The live culture wasn't in stock until like I want to say March or April, which is like very late. And then a lot of the reviews said that the E. coli was dead when it got here. So I figured freeze-dried was better to go with. It was a little more expensive, but it does come with like it comes with a pellet to like rehydrate it. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. And also you don't need like antibiotics or anything if you get in contact with it. So it'll be good. I know Ollie's allergic to penicillin. I got a gram stain kit just for the E. coli, so we can see better. An inoculating needle with a loop gun. So I can show y'all with like the petri dishes and everything how that's gonna be like conducted. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not sure if y'all have done like any experiments with like cultures and bacteria and like biology stuff, but it'll be cool to do, cool to watch. And it should come with enough for like us to even do a controlled experiment. And then yeah, the agar powder for the petri dishes. I got the anti-vibration film that they used last year, just because I figured, I don't know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But so that's like a good starting point. And then yeah, I got a 40 times magnification glass, so it's 25 millimeters. And then I got one that's also 30 times and 50 times. And then I got another 40 times, and that one's a little, like, that one's bigger. It has like more surface area, so that'll be good. And then I'm starting to look at more specific factors behind the mask magnification. there's like some words that I didn't even know were a thing, like aperture and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over that with y'all in lab tomorrow. But it's pretty much just like the way light bends with the lenses, and it'll give us like how much we can actually see correctly during it, so that we can get clear results. And then I'm compiling sources to support our experiment. So it's kind of just like a lot of supporting evidence, a lot of stuff that like past experiments, everything that's going to help us determine what we need to do further, how we should look at our experiment, how we should write stuff down, everything like that. And then upcoming tasks and events, we have a progress report for SDR due February 14th. There's a portion of the progress report that y'all have to type. So I'm gonna message Urban tonight and get the template for it, and then I can go over it tomorrow in lab. And also, if you can't make it to lab, I'll just DM it to you. Our internal frame CAD is needed. That, yeah, I know it's a little difficult with that just because we don't have everything. But I think based off of like last year's Vector Lab, this is how we do it. And then I also have the designs of last year's internal frame that we can work off of, and then we can start on stabilization. Honestly, it's just taking measurements, and then like Drew said, the rubber grommets and like Drew and Frankie, the rubber washers, everything like that, we can get pretty well. All I have to do is just talk to Robbie, and we'll go get it once we get these measurements. And we can work on like how we're gonna stack it, what we're gonna put it on, everything like that. I'm gonna start working on statistics and writing for sure, just because the Facebook progress report's due soon. And the GoPro shutter that Drew brought up, I definitely need to look into that more, and then we can hopefully start that in the lab. And then these are just events. So this is the bake sale is on the 17th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I know that's the same day as the engineering career fair. So if you're in the student center anyways, be sure to stop by. I'll be there most of the day probably. We're selling a lot of cookies. And if it goes well, hopefully we'll be able to like sell more again to raise money for competition. And then Coachella, Emily Humble, mainly Emily Humble put together this music event. It's like a concert. I will DM the banner. It's also on the Instagram page for AIAA, but it's pretty cool. There's like a couple local bands. I think Joaquin might perform. They're trying to get like tacos for the event. Yeah, it's just cool. It's a good social, and then it'll raise money. Yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Everything's
I
clear.
I don't have questions, but I brought the LEDs, but I don't have my COVID test yet, so I might have to just like hand it to y'all, and I won't be in the lab. But the voltage is written on the LEDs. There's two different LED strips with two different voltages. It's written on there. So tomorrow we have lab, right? So I'll come to the lab time to hand it off to y'all, but I won't be able to be in there.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you so much. If anything, I can make a Zoom, but also because it's LED, we can probably meet on like, I think it's like the third floor, the second floor. There's like a lobby in the SR1 building, and we all can like just look at the LEDs together if needed.
And I don't. What are we gonna use to power our payload? Like, are we using batteries, or is there a power bank, or what's it gonna be?
So power which part of it? Like the lights?
Yeah, lights.
Yeah,
And like the GoPro, are we hooking the GoPro up to a battery as well?
so the GoPro has a battery like in it, and we can charge it in the lab to see. I'm looking into like the specifics of like the battery life just to see how long it runs for. But for the LEDs, like I'm sure we can just get batteries or like a power bank. And if needed, we can hook the GoPro up to it too if it doesn't last long. But I'll write that down and I'll get back to you. Anything else? Ali, did you have anything to say?
I was just gonna say, I just thought it'd be cool if you could explain more of the biology part of it during lab or whenever you get a chance, because I don't really understand that part.
Yeah, for sure. I can put that together. If anything, when things come in, or like, because tomorrow I feel like we're definitely gonna be focusing on like most of the frame stuff, most of the stabilizers and like lights, like a lot of the like the tech stuff. But when the biology stuff comes in, which is probably gonna be like next week, even for the meeting, I can do like a little mini lesson on it. It's more interesting for the students.
Yeah, it sounds cool because it's not something I usually study. So
Yeah. So we'll put together that, and then yeah, I can give y'all a rundown on that. As long as y'all give me some rundown on the engineering stuff. But if that's it, then I'll stop. I'll stop recording. Stop sharing.